This week's texture is more of a sound effect than anything else. We have digital delay and pitch shifting. So what is going on there? I mean, how do you get a guitar to make that kind of a sound? And I'm going to show it to you. Okay, so it starts with the guitar. So I play a note on the guitar, and then what it does is the sound of the guitar goes into a digital delay. So I'm just going to write delay. All right. So the guitar goes into the delay, and so you guys know the delay, I set it up for 110 milliseconds only because I thought that delay time sounded pretty cool. All right, so my guitar goes into the delay. Now you're not hearing the first sound that comes out of the guitar. Which is the dry sound. So you're not hearing my guitar dry. You're only hearing what comes out from the delay. So I have the delay set to 110 milliseconds. I play the sound of the guitar. It gets delayed by 110 milliseconds. Then you hear the sound come out. But I'm also adding feedback. So what does that mean? The output of the delay goes out to the speakers that you're listening to, but I'm also taking a tap off of that and I'm putting it into a pitch shifter. So now I have a pitch shifter effect that I'm putting in the feedback loop. Okay, so then it goes back in. Okay, so what's happening then is you hear, I play the guitar, the sound gets delayed by 110 milliseconds, it goes out to your speaker, but then that sound is also at the same time going to a pitch shifter, which I'm pitch shifting it up. The pitch shifter shifts the note up and it goes back into the delay, gets delayed by another 110 milliseconds. Then you hear that, but then that shifted sound gets shifted again, and then it gets shifted again and again, which is why you hear the sound go up and up and up. So every time I play a sound, you'll hear the sound keeps going up and up and up because it keeps going through that pitch shifted, and every time it's shifted, it goes up. And I just had probably about 57% feedback, so it won't go on indefinitely, so it only goes on for a little bit before it finally stops. And all of this, the settings, 110 milliseconds, the 57% feedback, those are all done by ear. There's no formula, no science behind it. It's purely, I just thought that was a really cool sound. Oh, and one more thing. Some of you may have noticed that the delay repeats went very fast. Then I played it again and the repeats will go a little bit slower. And right down below me, although you can't see, I have a MIDI pedal board. And so I just set that up. I go ahead and play. The repeats are going by very fast. I press a button on my MIDI pedal board to make those repeats happen slower. And I alternated. You'd hear the first one, repeats would go very quickly. I push the button, the next repeats would go very slowly. So just to change things up a bit. So that's it for this episode of Guitar Textures. Hey, subscribe over here to my channel for more guitar effect textures and more videos on how to create these things.